What the? Oh my God!
I believe life is based on a series of situations.
I believe in fate.
I believe I'm the master of my own destiny.
A series of roads.
You make your own choices.
I believe in reincarnation.
No.
I believe in choice.
Anything is possible.
Life after continuing life.
I believe in God.
I think anything is possible when you believe in concrete things.
Politics?
Yes,
The environment?
You have to believe in something, right?
It's all psychobabble bull. I know
I
that.
believe in fate.
Sometimes I wish I could believe.
I believe there's something out there.
I like believing in God. I like going to church. There's so much that's unexplainable.
The unknown.
Your life is what you make it.
Yes.
You can't rely on some ethereal being to make your decisions for you.
Yeah, beyond coincidence.
Wait, but sometimes I think I have this guardian angel who keeps me out of trouble.
My sister has a friend whose mother was supposed to be on this plane that blew up over the Atlantic.
Yeah. I believe in fate.
She was caught in traffic. Fate or what?
I always wonder about people who are tortured in prison, or raped, or murdered in a back alley.
I don't think God is cool. Someone once told me that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle.
You have to make up the rules as you go.
And I believe in that.
But there has to be a margin for error. Somewhere.
Right?
Right.
There has to be
Something.
Somewhere.
Right.
Dear Mom, this is a lie. This is all a lie. Everything now and before and forever. I can't go on, and I can't go on lying. So this is the only way I can think of to make things right. I've tried, Mom. I've tried so hard. I know you won't understand, and I know you'll be hurt. But killing myself will be the one act I won't be able to lie about. I love you. Sincerely, M. I found this note in my mailbox yesterday. No sending, no return address either. I don't know what to believe in. I don't know if it was fate or God or politics that put this note in my mailbox. And I can't talk to my parents about it because they're away on business again. Besides, I don't think it was meant for them, as my name is Jake and my sister's name is Allison, and she's having the time of her life contracting skin cancer on some beach in the south of France. Why does this always happen to me? Like, the weirdos sit next to me on the bus, and they send me their suicide notes. Why me? I know you won't understand, and I know you'll be hurt.
But killing myself will be...
The one act I won't.
Be able to lie about.
I love you.
Sincerely?
It's a girl.
How do you know?
Girls write notes. Boys don't.
And that's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
Can I hold it?
Here.
I want to know what she's lying about. I've never held a suicide note before.
Quiet! I'm trying to watch the game.
You have no idea it's a girl.
There is no name, just an initial.
It could be a boy or a girl.
Here.
I don't want to touch it.
It's just a piece of paper.
It's a dead person's piece of paper.
It's pretty though. I like the color.
I don't want to touch anything a dead person wrote.
This is stationery.
So
what?
you lost me after stationery.
Joni, it's self-explanatory.
For primates, maybe.
How many guys own stationery?
You're an idiot.
John's right.
Thank you.
Dennis.
What? Stationery doesn't exist in the male genes.
I think you mean the male ego.
Jake, are we watching the match or what?
I want to know what everyone has to say.
Great.
Who's playing, Ken?
You know, I can almost feel the pain of this person. Come back to Earth, Weeb. You're dilating.
I want to know why she did it.
He did it.
Whatever.
Yeah, I want to know how she did it.
He did it.
That is morbid, guys.
Yeah, but aren't you two a little curious?
No.
Well,
What do you think?
Pills. Women always go with pills.
That is so sexist.
I could never cut my wrists.
What?
Too much blood. Well, pills would actually be so calming. You would just drift away.
I would go with something dramatic. Something that would make the papers. Like driving my dad's car off a cliff and ending in a fiery blaze. That would be... No.
Wasn't this evening supposed to be about the match?
Well, not all girls use pills.
It's a scientific fact. Girls, on average, use pills. Guys slit their wrists or shoot themselves or whatever.
Idiot.
These are substantiated percentages. You can't call me an idiot because I'm quoting facts.
Substantiated. Is a pretty big word for you, mate. I'm impressed.
Those aren't real statistics, are they?
Well, the actual statistics.
How would you know?
I think...
I remember a time when we all got together and calmly watched the match.
That's offside. Is the ref blind?
Those were the days.
Shut up, Ken. We're having an important conversation over here.
Well, maybe we should just watch the match.
But I thought you were having an out-of-body experience over this.
Sherry's boyfriend had a cousin, locked the garage and turned the car on.
See? Girls do it in non-violent ways.
Killing yourself isn't violent enough.
I'm not sure what Sherry's boyfriend cousin name was. Might not have been a girl.
Was it a guy?
No, it was a banana loaf.
Oh, very funny.
His name was... No, wait. His name was Leslie?
It was a girl.
It was a girl.
Leslie can be a guy's name too, you know.
It was a guy.
But what moron would name their son Leslie?
What's wrong with Leslie?
It's a dumb name.
But maybe it was Anne. Anne sounds familiar. Anne is a good tortured soul name.
What do you mean, dumb?
It's a dumb name, like Toby or Elliot.
I like Elliot.
You would?
It was Leslie.
Lame name.
I'd kill myself if I had a stupid name like that.
What, like May?
There's nothing wrong with May.
Definitely Leslie.
Yeah, okay, but was it a boy or a girl?
I don't remember.
Hey everyone.
Hi,
Karen.
Oh, hi Jake.
Oh, hey, Karen.
What are you guys talking about?
Notes.
Not again. Did you have to bring that out?
Maybe people are, interested?
Yeah, right.
It's kind of pathetic, really. I mean, think about it. You go to the trouble of ending your life, you hand deliver the letter, and I'm just guessing here, but you're so distraught that you get the wrong mailbox. That is the epitome of pathetic.
Epitome. Be still my beating heart.
Was it supposed to go to someone in the building?
I don't know.
I guess you can't go around asking your neighbors, have any of your relatives kicked off recently?
Very so.
Might be a bit too much.
But have there been any clues? People wailing in the halls?
No.
And he's actually been listening.
Oh God.
But if she's writing to her mother, why did she sign it sincerely? I mean, if you're writing to your mother...
Maybe she's British. Excuse me, I hate to be a bore, but I'm off to kill myself tomorrow. Hope you don't mind the mess. Ta-ta.
You do realize it does say, I love you at the end.
I can't believe you guys are passing around a suicide note like it's a piece of gossip from 5th grade.
Aren't you the tiniest bit curious?
No,
Come on, Kat, the game's not that interesting.
I'm not curious.
How do you know it's real?
Of course it's real.
Yeah, but how do you know? Someone could be playing some sort of trick on
And
you.
that's a sick joke.
Why would anyone do that?
Wait, didn't some grandmother fake her own suicide to prove how much her family loved her?
Yeah. Wasn't that in France?
That's the one. She hung herself.
Oh my God.
How do you fake a hanging?
Hey May, do men hang themselves? Or is it strictly a female thing?
What is this? Suicide battle of the sexes? I'm gonna puke.
The point is, I know this letter is for real. I can feel it.
Right.
Can what?
You sound like a complete idiot. I can feel it.
Listen, you don't have to be part of this conversation, but don't even
What
try
do
to...
you know about suicide?
Huh?
What do you know about killing yourself? Do you know anyone who's kicked off?
No.
Have you ever tried to kill yourself?
Of course not.
Of course not. Then how do you know? How do you know that stupid little note of yours is real?
You wouldn't know either, so don't go shooting your mouth over
Don't be so sure.
What?
What does that mean?
Exactly what you think it means.
Hey, guys.
Maybe we should just...
Well, come on, Jake. This is right up your conversation. What do you have to say?
This is a joke, right? I'm going to ask you. You're going to tell me it's a joke.
Ask and find out.
I don't want to.
Fine.
Ken, I mean, have you ever tried to...
Yes. Feel better?
Ken?
Remember that hunting accident I had last spring? Well, I wasn't in the woods then. It wasn't an accident. Oh, and the only reason I didn't use some pills was because we were out of aspirin, okay? Don't look like that. You asked. I'm going home to watch the match.
Ken has been my best friend since second year. I don't remember him being all that sad. Maybe a bit depressed, but definitely not enough to... Why didn't he tell me?
It's not your fault, Jake. You didn't know.
Yeah, but he didn't say a thing. Even when I showed him the note, he even made a joke.
It's a hard thing to talk about.
Who jokes about someone else's suicide but doesn't say a damn word about his?
Why don't you ask him?
Well, he should have told me.
And now he has.
No, he didn't. He made me ask. He didn't tell me. There's a difference.
Look, it's still early. Do you want to come back to mine?
Maybe tomorrow I'll call you.
The Sorrow of Silence by Dorothy Black.
Suicide, Inside Killer by John H. Kaufman. The suicide rate in Japan is incredibly high. Competition begins with school grades, leads to careers. There is also...
It's not that simple, but Dr. Susan Sutton.
The last thing I expected was to find my daughter lying in bed with the bottle sitting on the nightstand.
For every one person who commits suicide, it is estimated that 7 to 10 people are affected.
Grief and Guilt by Dave Fisher.
I dreamt that she was in front of me and I was in a straitjacket and she died and died and died.
He was sick.
I should have known.
It was my fault.
Why didn't I know?
Suicide by Marion Half.
Suicide by Andrew Never. Suicide by Geoffrey Clark.
The question of trust comes up again and again.
They believe nobody really wants to listen.
The signs to look for are as follows.
I hate her for this.
Why?
I was there. I was there for him.
I don't understand. Why?
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 Okay. Yes. I should have talked to Ken as soon as he said it. But I didn't. I went home and tried to think as little as possible. Something that is harder than it sounds. I didn't get to sleep until 3 a.m.
You look tired, Jake. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What do you think?
I'm a little puzzled. What exactly are you looking for?
I don't know. Anything, like clues.
Clues?
Yeah, anything. Who she might be. What should she look like anything.
You are asking a bit much of a piece of paper, aren't you?
I mean, I don't have anything else to go on. Like, it's not somebody I know, and I don't know anyone who tried... Well, I guess, okay, my sister used to dress all in black and listen to country music all day long and hated everyone in sight, but I know for a fact that she would never... At least, I don't think so.
Why do you want to find out about this person in the note?
I've just been thinking of her, that's it.
Her.
Yeah, I imagine it's a girl. I think May convinced me with her stationary argument or something.
Honey? Stationary arguments?
Never mind, never mind. The point is, I read this letter, and somehow I see a girl.
Dear Mom, this is a lie. This is all a lie. Everything. Now and before and forever.
I wonder who she is, what she looked like, where she lived.
I can't go on and I can't go on lying. So, this is the only way I can think of to make things right.
I wonder if her mother knew.
I've tried, Mom. I've tried so hard.
I wonder if there's a body somewhere.
I know you won't understand.
Did her mother find her?
And I know you'll be hurt.
Did she have any idea or at least a clue?
But killing myself will be the one act I won't be able to lie about.
Did she expect to find her daughter that way?
I love you. Sincerely.
I wonder how she feels now, especially since I have the note.
How do you feel, Jay?
I don't want to talk about me.
You feel fine about all of this?
This isn't about me. This is about a girl who tried...
You don't know it's a girl.
Okay, I imagine it's a girl.
And what do you think that means?
I don't know. Nothing.
You are not sleeping, you're creating fantasies, you are taking this note very seriously.
That's not true. I didn't say that. You're twisting my words.
How are your parents, Jake?
They're fine.
Karen?
Fine.
How's Ken?
What do you mean, how's Ken? Ken is just fine. He's fine.
Jake.
I don't know why you're prying into my life like that. I was just asking for a second opinion.
All right.
What does Dad mean again? All right.
Nothing.
You know what? I don't think this is going to work. Can I have my note back?
I think we should talk about this.
Can I please have my note back? Thanks. I really don't know why she was talking to me like that. I mean, I'm not the person who tried to kill himself. I was just asking for a second opinion.
I don't get depressed. My dad says guys don't get depressed. You can be happy or mad, but never depressed.
I'm a happy, well-adjusted person. Everyone says so. Karen, you're always in a good mood.
Keep your chin to the grindstone, Ken. That's what he says. People who work hard don't get depressed.
Karen, you're a breath of fresh air.
Only lazy people get depressed.
Karen, you're a ray of sunshine.
So, I don't get depressed.
I'm never depressed,
I swim.
according to everybody.
When you're underwater, you don't hear anything and you don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to hear about what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do.
I have a journal. I write in it every day, sometimes twice a day. I try to get everything out and onto the paper so that no one has to look at me and say, Karen, you don't look so good today.
You can even cry underwater.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Not that I would, because I don't get depressed.
Sometimes I have to fake it. No one ever notices. I should be an actress. I'm really good at it.
I'm a really good swimmer.
Depressed?
Me?
Never.
That was Bibi. She's got to work today.
Bibi works? Like, at a job?
Where would a person like Bibi work?
I don't know.
Probably reads tea leaves or something.
Right.
Hi guys.
Hi. Where's Jake?
At the library.
Again.
Yeah, he's trying to find a book called Suicide Notes, The Untold Stories.
Well, is Ken coming?
No, he said he was busy. He had to visit his grandmother or something.
But he hates his grandmother.
That's what he said.
Man, one little suicide note in our Sunday ritual goes right down the toilet.
You're not funny.
Everybody just needs a little time to readjust. It will be okay.
It won't be the same.
I liked it better the way it was.
Afraid of a little change now, are we?
Joni, this is not a little change. He tried to rearrange his insides.
Over a year ago.
I don't know what to say to him.
Come on, he still can.
I'm glad he's not here.
Come on.
I don't know what to say to the guy. Suicide is a cop-out. I can't exactly tell him what I think. Can I?
Well, do you guys know how many famous people have committed suicide?
Can we talk about something else?
No, but
This is getting on my nerves.
Look, Van Gogh, Hemingway.
Sylvia Plath?
Now, her I don't get. How exactly do you kill yourself? By sticking your head in an oven?
Guys!
How do you do it?
Big brains, anyone?
Virginia Woolf drowned.
It's all those literary types. Hemingway, Van Gogh,
Van Gogh was a painter.
whatever. Maybe it's safer to stick to sports.
Fine.
Sports are clean and simple, at least. No football player would ever stick his head in an oven.
Really?
Where are you going, Karen?
I'm going to find Jake. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Mr. and Mrs. Coombs lived across the street in a house with a big porch and a tree house in the backyard. I spent a lot of time in that tree house. Everyone did. The Coombs were like substitute grandparents. But Mrs. Coombs died last year. And Mr. Coombs was never the same. It was when the mail started piling up in the mailbox that the neighbors went over to see if he was alright. He wasn't. Maybe I'm sick, but I think he just wanted to be with his wife. They are probably waltzing on top of the clouds right now, or doing the tango. You know, Mr. Coombs told me once that his favorite thing to do in the whole world was to dance the tango with his wife.
Hey,
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
I missed you. Is that a crime?
No.
I was wondering when you'd be done. Maybe we could catch a movie or something.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll call you, okay?
Jake, is there something going on here?
Huh?
I get the feeling that you don't want to be with me anymore.
No, of course I do. Nothing's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. We never go out anymore. We never talk anymore. You always say that you'll see me tomorrow and you'll call me tomorrow, but you never do.
Come on, Karen, please.
And it's not just me. You don't talk to anyone. You just huddle in a corner, mumbling statistics to yourself. 101 ways to off yourself. Suicide this and suicide that. Building a shrine to little blue notes. Thinking about them every single moment of the day.
Well, shut up, Karen, okay?
I watch you, Jake. I watch you in history. I can see bits of blue underneath your textbook. What's going on in your head?
I mean, I'm just trying to...
That's right. It's a stupid piece of paper.
It's not a stupid piece of paper! What did you say?
You're not going to be able to find her, you know. Your pretty young suicide thing. I am not a thing.
I'm not looking for anyone.
I know you, Jake. You fantasize about everything. I mean, do you think about her? Do you dream about her?
You don't know what you're talking about! Stop that!
Does she have long hair? Is she tall? Taller than me?
Shut up! Okay, stop that now!
Jake, I'm competing with a suicide note. Don't you see how stupid that is?
It's not stupid. You don't understand.
But I do. Then explain it to me.
I gotta go.
Jake, but the only thing I don't get is why you're shutting me out.
You'll never get it.
Come on, stop walking away. Jake.
I gotta go.
You know what? It's not your note. You were never meant to read it.
Like I was never meant to find out about Ken. Call call you tomorrow.
Jake! Wait! Damn.
She doesn't understand. She just doesn't. Okay? She's had the perfect life. No brothers, no sisters, perfect parents. It's a fairy tale. This note made me realize what kind of a crock that kind of life is. I mean, life isn't about fairy tales at all. Lately, I've been wondering, how often was I out with Karen when I could have, I don't know, actually helping someone, making a difference. So nobody had to write one of these goddamn notes. Maybe I need help.
Son.
My son.
Daughter.
My daughter.
Brother.
Brother.
Stranger.
Neighbor.
Cousin.
Teacher.
Mother.
My mother.
Sister.
Aunt.
Boyfriend.
Girlfriend.
Best friend.
Best friend. Best friend.
Best friend.
Shut up! I just want to know if she won a goddamn spelling contest back in the days when she was 10. Like, anything. Maybe I do need professional help. Excuse me, is this the crisis center?
Yes.
Are you a doctor?
No.
Perhaps you could help me, answer a few questions?
I don't think so.
Do you know anything about suicide?
Are you trying to make fun of me?
No, really, I just
like what you know everything. Will you just
Stop that!
Just
Mrs. Oscott?
Baby!
Mrs. Oscott, why don't you go into the lounge? The group's waiting for you.
Is there coffee?
Fresh pot. I made it myself.
Maybe I'll have the juice then.
Well, it's all in there. She's getting her sense of humor back. That's a good sign. You should really watch what you say.
Baby, what are you doing here?
I work here. What do you want, Jake? I'm busy.
You work at a crisis center? You?
Don't sound so surprised.
It's...
Crisis Center, how may I help you? Yes, one moment, please.
It's not that I'm surprised, it's just that,
I'm too flaky to stop people from committing suicide.
No, I didn't say that. What
You
I
didn't
want...
have to. Don't worry, I'm only the receptionist. I type, I make coffee, I answer phones. Oh, and on rare occasions, I read tarot cards.
Really?
Yeah, the clients want to know if everything's gonna be alright.
But...
Yes, Dr. Mott? No, not yet. I'll let you know as soon as she comes in.
You sound so normal. Not that you usually don't sound normal, but I mean... for God's sake, Bibi, you're the weirdest person I know. I mean, you talk to spirits in the walls? Your hair color changes like every second day and I mean, you're even a vegetarian. What am I supposed to think?
Ken knows.
What?
Ken knows I work here.
How come he never told anyone that you were... Oh, I guess he wouldn't.
Don't worry, he was just as surprised as you the first time he walked in here.
You should have told me that he was feeling,
He did not want you to know.
Did he talk to you?
A bit.
Well, why do you get to know and I don't?
Because I'm not here for you.
But I'm his friend.
But it's not my place to tell you secrets. Because this room holds a lot of secrets and I think it's part of my job not to spread them around. If there are things you think you have a right to know, well, that's between you and Ken, but I won't tell his secrets. Not to you, not to anyone.
Bibi, listen. I'm not a bad person, okay? It's just... nothing is the way it used to be. And now, it's all slipping through my very own fingers.
Why did you come here, Jake?
I don't know. Maybe I wanted someone professional.
Jake?
Did you see her? Do you know her?
Who?
No one, I guess.
Do you want to talk to someone?
No, I don't even know why I came. I think I'll go.
Jake, he does not blame you. He blames himself. Don't forget that.
But he's the greatest guy on earth. Why would he do such a thing?
You'd better go. Don't tell anyone you saw me here, okay? I'm lying on the floor in the bathroom, door locked, lights out, tiles are cold on my cheek. I can hear my parents fighting in the basement. They always go to the basement to fight. I get up, turn the water in the sink and in the tub, and it's hot. I can feel the steam on my face. I feel for my purse. It's underneath the towel rack. The towels are clean. I can still smell the conditioner. Unzip. The blades are inside the second pocket of my purse. I dip my foot into the water. And it's hot. Hot too much. If I could just get into the bath. Silence from downstairs. Knock on the door. Lisa, what are you doing? Nothing, Mom. Lisa, why is the door locked? Nothing, Mom. Everything's fine. Everything's alright. It's alright. I'll be out in a second. It's alright. It's alright.
I'm not a bad person.
All right.
I'm not.
All right.
I just wanted to make that really clear.
Why?
Why?
Yes.
I'm not a bad person, that's all.
Why did you come here today, Dennis?
I have this friend. I trusted him. This friend was a guy, you know, the kind of person you could tell your worst secret to, and you know they won't go blab it all over school. And it doesn't matter what that secret is, they won't think differently of you. Okay. This guy was like that.
You're lucky to have a friend like that.
Yeah, well, I found out this friend tried to kill himself. Haven't seen him since.
Sounds like he entrusted you with a pretty big secret.
It's not like that at all. He lied. He never told anyone. He didn't tell me. He made me believe that everything was fine.
Let me ask you this. How would you have reacted if he had told you how he was feeling?
I don't know. I thought he was the one who had it all together.
We all have problems.
Killing yourself isn't normal. It makes me sick. I don't want to get this sickness.
You can't catch suicide like a cold.
Then why am I here? Why can't I stop thinking about this? I'm a normal person. I go to school, I work at my dad's store, I even play tennis. I don't understand where... I'm not a bad person. He is.
I saw Dennis coming out of the guidance office today. He pretended not to see me. We are all walking through school with our faces plastered to the ground so that we don't have to talk to each other. I mean, maybe everyone is right. Maybe all of this is my fault.
Jake. 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 Jake.
Jake.
Jake. Jake.
Jake! Everyone is right. I mean, it's all my fault. I mean, what am I doing? Karen is mad at me, I can't sleep, and the guidance officers are following me from class to class.
Jake.
And I still haven't talked to Ken. I know I should. I know I should.
People handle death in different ways, particularly suicide. I think it's because you can't put the blame on a drunk driver or bad weather or a rock slide. It's one person's fault, and you can't blame them because they're dead. And for those of us who aren't dead, people are afraid to blame you. So there are all these questions to see if they can pin it on a drunk driver or bad weather or a rock slide. My family. My mom never felt sorry for me. She said, if I was so determined to kill myself, could I please not shoot another hole in the wall of her guest bathroom? My sister hid things. Knives, razors, electric razors. One day last week, all the power tools disappeared from the garage, just in case I decide to take a bus out myself. My dad stopped talking to me. For a long time. Not that he talked to me much before, but people handle death in funny ways. Hi.
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 Hi. Well, this was the most interesting conversation I've had all week, but I gotta go.
You have to do something.
He won't talk to anyone.
Why do I have to talk to him?
You're his best friend.
Someone should tell him that.
Well, he's turned into a wacko.
That's supposed to be comforting how?
You are his best friend.
You should tell him that.
Don't you sort of know about this kind of thing?
No, I don't.
Look, I don't have any other way to say it. I hate this. I think it is so stupid that none of us are talking. I'm his best friend and I still like you, and for lack of words which make any sense, you do have more experience than the rest of us, and I think you should talk to him, so there.
That was amazing.
Amazing good or amazing bad?
You can yell at me anytime you want.
Sounds kinky.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I was going to, but then one day went by, and another, and I started to get better. And then everyone reacted the way I knew they would.
Yeah.
So,
Will you talk to him?
he doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, but as I said, he's living in the cracker factory.
I'll think about it.
But Ken, do you ever think you'll, again?
No.
Oh, what was it like?
May!
What? I'm asking you a question.
You're being nosy.
It's okay. Tell you the truth, I don't really remember it. It was all very foggy and numb. Definitely someone else.
Look, we're going to the movies tonight. Do you want to come?
Yeah, I do.
I've been having the same dream for 3 nights in a row now.
Depressed, lonely,
Useless.
Loveless.
Powerless.
I wonder what might have happened to her. To Ken.
Mindless. To be or not to be?
That is the question.
All my friends are in my dream.
I hate myself.
I hate myself.
But there's this fog. So I can't quite see what you're doing.
I think I'm fat.
I think I'm stupid.
And out of the fog comes this girl.
In the 7th circle of hell.
And she smiles.
Jake.
Suicide victims are turned into trees as
Monsters eat their leaves.
Wait a minute. She's conducting them. She's teaching them. Stop that. Stop it now.
I think I'm a failure.
I think I'm ugly.
They're
No one listens to me.
Why are you here, Jake?
Shotgun!
And they're turning to me.
Pain!
Down.
Fuck!
And they're thrusting their notes at me. I'm surrounded by blue paper.
We want you to know, Jake.
Don't you understand yet, Jake?
Only you.
Don't tell anyone. Only you, Jake.
I try not to touch them because every time I do, somebody dies.
Why?
Karen.
Why?
Lisa.
Why?
Hey. I don't understand. And they're laughing. They're laughing at me.
What's up?
How could you be so stupid? Ken is laughing. Stop that. Stop it now.
Jake.
Who's there?
I think it's time you and I had a little talk.
You're...
I am.
You are a girl.
All my life.
But aren't you dead? Or have I completely lost my mind?
Jake.
You know what? I don't want to know the answer. What's your name?
Marissa.
M for Marissa.
Things are starting to get a bit out of hand, don't you think?
Well, you started it by putting your note in my mailbox.
I thought I was helping you, but now...
But I don't understand. Aren't you dead?
Yes.
And this is your note.
Yes.
But
you started out so well. You were talking with your friends, and I thought when Ken...
Wait. How do you know Ken?
I thought you would keep the conversation going and not run away from it.
This isn't happening.
Listen to me. My name is Marissa. I did kill myself, but that was 30 years ago.
What?
And I didn't just mistakenly leave the note in your mailbox. I meant for you to find it.
Wait a minute. So, all of this...
I've been looking out for Ken all year. He wanted to tell you, but he didn't know how. I thought if you had an open door, if you had a way to start your conversation, how was I to know you would spend all your time thinking about me?
So, this isn't about you at all.
Not a bit.
But...
I'm sorry.
So, this is about Ken.
He needs a friend right now.
I've left it for too long.
It's never too late.
I don't even know what I should tell him.
Anything. The specific words don't matter.
I don't know.
You do what you think is best.
But...
I have to go.
Wait. Do you ever wish... Do you ever wish you...
Every day.
Two summers ago, we were at his parents' cottage. We were sitting by the lake and we just watched the sun go down. The mosquitoes weren't biting yet and the water was really, really calm. And Ken got really moody. He got like that sometimes. And when he did, I just left him alone because it was the best way. Well, okay, I thought it was the best way to deal with it. So we were sitting in the darkness and suddenly he goes,
Have you ever thought about killing yourself?
I thought he was joking. And I also cracked a joke like, oh Ken, are you going to hang yourself over that babe at the bait shop? I never realized that he was serious. I mean, if I had known... To be honest, I have no idea what I would have done. Hey!
Hey,
So, what you doing?
I'm waiting for you to notice that I'm sitting across the street from your apartment.
So that I come outside and ask you what you're doing?
Something like that?
Then?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
So, have you got anywhere with your note?
Well, no. I'm kind of over it. Ken, listen, I just want...
Don't say you're sorry. I'm tired of people saying they're sorry.
Oh,
There's nothing to be sorry about. You didn't do anything.
I should have known.
How? I wasn't wearing a neon sign.
Still, I'm sorry, Ken. People, are people not acting kind of weird over this?
Some, Dennis, Lisa,
Me?
you.
Well, I guess we will have to knock some sense into them, right?
Just with our fists? Or should we use clubs?
Well, May has kind of a pretty thick head.
Clubs then.
By the way, I wanted to watch the match tonight. Perhaps you might join?
What? On that crap laptop of yours?
There's nothing wrong with my laptop.
It sucks.
And yours is so much better?
It is so much better.
My laptop could beat your laptop with one hand tied behind its back.
In your dreams, man.
Whatever.
I believe in family. I believe in myself.
I believe in talking.
I believe.
Sometimes.
I believe in taxes.
I don't think I'll get married.
I believe in marriage.
I believe in love.
2.2 kids and a dog.
I believe in appearances.
But nobody believes in the white picket fence anymore.
I've been taught to believe.
I believe in friends.
Okay, I admit it. It might not have been the best conversation ever, and I still have no idea what to believe in. But you know what? It's a start.
Autographs are €5 each. I think Mr. Henry would like. Do you want to come into the light? Then we get you on the video, and I can thank you.
Zo in Luxemburgisch.
Ja.
Ja, natuurlijk.
Als grootste bravo voor deze formidable performance naar de Engelse theaterequipe. Super. Ganz flott gespielt. Was ich aber am meisten immer bewundere, dass die englische Sprache sich bei mir ein bisschen den Albtraum war, aber die bringt das super. Ich muss bedenken, Englisch ist für die meisten von der Equipe Feierspruch vielleicht sogar noch ganz tun, also definitiv super. Da sind ich immer schwer beeindruckt. Natürlich geht alle zum selben. Ich meine, Tony, der wird halt gefeiert wie Fußballstar.
Ja.
Das ist die nächste Vierstellung dafür. Eine grande Unterstützung Lycée, was Liz. Schul war Teil 2 ganz so strengend Wochen mat viel Bühnen hatten noch das Wort den englischen Theater 3-mal hier am TOL. Verschiedene von ich war noch schon Letztwoch dabei, wo man du weekend sowohl französischen Theater wie Musical hatten. Also man hatte ganz viel Schüler auf der Bühne und die alle ganz viel Performance gebracht. Um vielleicht bis kleinen Aufschluss zu feiern und ich gebe alle mal drüber mit Pat. Ja. Und du sich
Der schreibt so.
Ja.
Merci für alle vierde. Merci Madame Heiter. Thanks to June who recorded all of this. I just wanted to thank Tony for this beautiful experience. Thank you to Cassandra. Sorry, thank you to Cassandra who's participating voluntarily. Ja, to Cassandra. Merci Cassandra kunnen we het vrijwillig matmas. Het Thank you Tony for this wonderful experience. I'm so grateful for all of this and for what you've done for us and for your patience. I know that you were a handful, but thank you so much.
I'll hug the rest of you up there.
There is actually one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There, we have our Apple moment. So thank you.
You're giving me the bag.
Thank you, Tony, for coping with us for 3 years. And
Okay.
and we actually thought we know you're English, so we actually got you, British. So we got you a tea set.
Well, thank you all very much for coming. Thank you guys for all the work you put in. Those of you whether you've done it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. that must rate for some sort of medical treatment. It's been a pleasure working with you. You're a lovely group, and I've enjoyed every minute. Most minutes. Most minutes of it. Once again, thank you to Jean-Paul for his help, his support over the years. And to Liz for actually organising it mainly. And to James, who's currently looking for a job till He's really good with electrical things, so anyone out there? But most of all, thank you to you guys for coming, but thank you to you guys for the great work. Thank you. So I've got my song yet.
No singing.
No. So we'll tidy up and turn the lights off and stuff like that, and then if you'd like to join us upstairs for a drink, yeah, would be a good idea. Thank you so much.